that cape seems like it's probably made a pretty a pretty heavy material. But, like, I'm not sure about that shirt. Like, that shirt is really screaming, like, leather to me, because it almost looks like it's made of the same stuff as his pants, and those are definitely leather pants. But he's got, like, little bits of metal splashed around, like that elbow part right there on his right side is definitely some plate. Oh, I just seen a shine from the left side of his shoulder there, so that's probably plate too. I feel like it's a lot of plate on top of leather. Can I teleport? I can teleport. Kind of tempted to go back to, Oh, no, there's nothing new in the black... Oh, there's a new hunt, though. We have longer lives and compensation, but holy hell, everyone could carry 50 to 100 pounds for the most part. And you're not wrong. That's pretty standard for armor. I'm pretty sure I weigh probably like a good 60 or 70 pounds extra at LARP. Thank you, Speed. Much appreciated for the follow, my good sir. Oh, I already did the fucking... Oh, I don't know who we're talking about there, Selby.
Welcome to the patrons.
I feel like I missed something.
Is everything we've received and everything
350.
promised.
We're at 340. I need fucking 10. Wow. I think I missed what you're... Oh, hunts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Selby. I was like, who did we miss? But it was the one we already killed.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Are we going back outside? Yeah, no, as someone who LARPs and, like, where our guild requires, like, proper armor, like, battle-ready armor, like, I definitely understand what it's like to fucking fight in those.
Do you have a moment?
Like, I got a chainmail shirt downstairs, along with, like, a fucking breastplate. The wife is taking the pauldrons right now for her character.
Seems to be thriving.
She just finished repainting them.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal.
Hello, sir. No, don't knock the mic off the table.
The Rock throw their money
Hey.
about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing it. No, you can't have that. No, you're not gonna sway my mind. Oh, don't you start getting sassy now. It depends. Like, it can definitely get expensive when you're, like, buying gear. Cause, like, cause you can also make your own gear. Like,
Excuse me.
the wife,
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals?
her and her friend, two of her friends, founded a company. They do a lot of leather work, chainmail, scale mail, and stuff like that.
Us common folk have hardly had a shard to
So, like,
share
anything that I need, like, in those terms, I could get them to make. Obviously, I'd have to pay for everything. But it's still expensive because materials are expensive. But, like, was supposed to be one of my masks for my dragon character. I don't know if you can really see it. Flip it to the side. Just give me a second. Get a little closer, I guess. Oh, there we go. But it's, that mask is made of leather. But since it won't fit over my glasses, I turned it into a pauldron, so I wear it on my shoulder instead. Swap to Tic Tac to see better. Okay, I'll give you a second there, Bows, while I fucking run this way.
A deposit.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, it's No, we're over this way. There we go. Come on. Come on, keep going. There we go. Oh, it's a little harder to see. But that was supposed to be like, my like leather dragon helmet. This is Final Fantasy 16, Andrew. You back up and leave that alone. That might actually fit your head. But but since it wouldn't fit over my glasses properly, I just turned it into a fucking pauldron, so I wear it on my shoulder instead.
I'm not a soldier.
But like some of the equipment, like if you're looking for like actual quality gear, can be really expensive.
Stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Yep. This is the one. No, the one with Noct is 15.
It's deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No,
14 is the big MMO.
Before you scare them off.
But yeah, like if you're looking to buy like actual.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Oh, no worries, Andrew. No worries.
The most fragrant.
But yeah, like a good chainmail shirt. Like if you're just buying one, you're looking probably like $1,000 to $1,500. Same with this one's not too bad, Andrew. It's a good play. Like the fighting can get kind of bland because it's like very repetitive. But the story's good, the visuals are good. Like the characters are really well written. The voice acting is fucking phenomenal.
I'm looking for my pal.
But like plate mail bows is like even more expensive. Like plate mail can get pretty much up there. Same with some of the weapons. Like I got my two LARP swords over there on the wall, and those were like $300 a piece. I saved up a lot for them. And then for the wife's two bone axes, we the first one we got her, me and her girlfriend split one of those for, I think it was, I can't remember if it was her birthday or Christmas. And then she saved up for the other one. Oh, find Byron. Where did you go? Yeah, so it's usually a matter of just like trying to find stuff. But like with our LARP, you need like actual fizz reps for everything. It's not just saying that you're wearing plate mail or you're wearing chain mail or you're wearing leather. If you're not wearing it, you don't get the armor points for it because they try to make it fair. Because like if you're wearing just clothes, Square Enix just had to shut down their iOS FF game. That's no fun. But like they want it so that like everything is like really fair. So like say you're just wearing regular clothes, so you have all of your mobility, you can be as quick as you possibly can. Obviously you have no armor because you're able to dodge really fast. But like if you're wearing, you know, fucking 70 pounds of chainmail and plate mail, you shouldn't be able to move nearly as fast as somebody who's wearing no armor at all, unless you're just like that physically strong and able to do it. Like in chainmail and plate mail, I move fairly quickly. But like I also go to the gym quite often, so I can do that. Oh no! Oh no! The showing of things.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Mom, I didn't think it was funny.
I can't seem to fix the bug, eh? So they're going to be combing through all kinds of code then.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Cooper?
Oh no, where did you go, Bows?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch.
But no, LARP is definitely a lot of fun. Depending on the character you make, it can be expensive or not. Because like I see a lot of people like thrift for parts of their costume. Like especially if they're not using a lot of armor. Because there's certain things that like people wear like normally. As soon as you pulled the pauldron, somebody walked in my office. Right? That's just how it works, Baz. That's just how it works.
They could procure the crystallized sword if I proved
I did get to see it.
pay for it. So the pearl was your proof.
Yeah, no, like a lot of the LARP stuff, like some people will thrift for their costumes, like people will go to like friggin' thrift stores to buy like different like clothings and stuff like that to use to build their outfit.
What did you discover? That the supply of crystals has dried up.
This is the guy from Tekken. You are correct.
The
The dog is even there.
Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town.
But yeah, so like a lot of things can be thrifted for like costume purposes,
Meant for elsewhere.
but like anything that's any kind of leather armor has to be like a certain thickness of leather, or else it doesn't count for points. Same with like anything chainmail related. If you're using steel rings, you get full points, but if you're using aluminum rings, because aluminum weighs less, then you only get half points because you're like quote unquote cheating, because aluminum is not nearly as tough as the steel. So it's more for looks as opposed to the armor portion of it. Same with if you're doing scale mail, if you're using like aluminum rings and like aluminum scales. Same with our plate mail the plate mail needs to be a certain thickness as well.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Well, no, there's like a lot of different rules for it, but it's so that everybody's got like a fair shake during combat.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's troughs.
This is my first playthrough.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Damn the Gestalt greens! Just jump into the water. Jump in. That water's pretty. I like it. No, don't go ahead, say it. See, I don't mind spoilers because I'm gonna play it regardless. It's the same with TV shows. Like I watch One Piece and like, you know, it's very hard not to see spoilers for fucking One Piece anywhere.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
No, they're foam swords bows. So it's basically like a PVC core or like a carbon fiber core with like foam over it. Oh, it is very fun to do it yourself. 100%. This is Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, so like you can actually like make your own boffers. You don't have to like buy them. So like if you don't have the money to go out and buy like a custom made like weapon, you can just go out and buy like I think it's like 1-inch PVC. Yeah, 1-inch PVC doesn't swing the same. But you can just buy like a 1-inch PVC and some fucking pool noodles, duct tape, and some fucking glue. Either glue or fucking or you can just duct tape around it and then tape it to it so it doesn't slide off. But yeah, it's very easy to make fucking LARP boffers. No, you're not allowed to weight the PVC. Because it's gotta swing like normal so that you're not like hitting like really hard. Because you're not trying to injure people. I only have one reward left for all the monster hunts. I just finished doing the fucking turtle. I'm 10 points away from getting I think the last reward. You are, but no. Kicked the ever-loving shit out of that turtle. Yeah, there's like certain rules for like the creation of the boffers. I just love to fight in controlled settings. Well, that's the thing though. When we fight, it's not controlled settings because our LARP is out in the middle of the woods. Who the fuck are you guys? Can I kill you? No, I can't. So like we camp out for 3 days, where like when we LARP. Because it's a whole, like, ours is, like, actually, like, a story-based LARP. The whole company, like, ours is, nationwide, or not nationwide, but it's all over the world. Like, if you search up Underworld LARP, there might even be one near you. Like, Underworld LARP was actually on Shark Tank. I think they have one guild in Japan. There's a bunch of them all over Canada. I think there's a couple down in the States. If I remember correctly, anyways. But, like, the whole company as a whole has a storyline, and then each guild has their own storyline based off of that. Each year we elect new head shapers to take the story in the direction that they want to. So, like, they'll set up mods and stuff like that. Thought this was Monster Hunter. Oh, it's because I'm in the desert, isn't it? I could see that. I could see that. But, so, like, we're in the middle of the woods, camping out. You could be walking through, like, carrying on as your character with somebody. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a 100% D&D campaign where the shapers set out the story, but then all of the players are the ones that get to guide it in the way that they want to, and everybody's choices matter.
Not bad.
And there's PvP as well. Like, if you decide to play an evil character and, like, do things, like, against people, like, we've had players have their characters actually get, like, murdered by, like, the entire fucking, like, grove of people because they were going to do something that everybody was like, no, don't do that. Same with if you, like, attack good NPCs for no reason, people will be like, why are you doing that? Don't do that. And then if you keep doing it, like, bad things will happen to your characters. And same with D&D, like, your character can die. Like, you start your character, you gain levels to gain more skills and more health. You can gain crafting materials to build, like, better weapons and armor. There's also specialty points for your guild called frag points, and you can use those to unlock, like, specialty classes or specialty races and stuff like that, or specialty skills.
We are duty bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to
end
end up next.
Usually what it is you get 3 deaths before you have to start, like, flipping a coin. So after your first 3 deaths, then you flip a coin, and you have so many soul points, I guess it is. And you flip the coin. If you get, I can't remember if it's heads or tails, you live and you get to keep going. Or if you get tails, then you lose one of those points. And after you lose all the points that are bound to your soul, your character's just permanently dead. And you have to start a new one. Or there's other parts where, like, say you've only got, like, one of those points left. You can retire your character. And if I remember correctly, retiring your character, you get half of their skill points to build a new one. I'm not 100% on that. Or there's also a thing like if you get bored of how the character is going, you can, like, kick, fly. Exactly. Give me a second there. Or if you get, like, bored of the way that your character's playing, I guess, like the style that you have or the skills that you have, there's different types of remorts you can do. You can do a skill remort, get all...
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage.
No, you can physically skill yourself out of... Like, there's no rolling in our LARP at all. Like, there's certain skills that you get that, like, give you certain buffs. Like, you can get strength points that make you technically stronger than everyone, even if you're not physically stronger than them. Like, say you get, like, shackled. But, like, those shackles, it requires, like, a +2 strength to break. If you have 2 points in strength from certain skills, you can shatter those shackles. even if in real life you could shatter those shackles and you don't have those points, you can't break them. For role-playing purposes.
The men are for the common folk, the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
But like,
The people of
it's the same with like actual combat. Like if you're sword fighting,
let alone a foreign
how does magic work? So you get the different magic spells
You two came along
depending on what they do. Like if they're attack spells, you get these things called spell packets. It's just a piece of cloth with seed in it and a ribbon, and you just throw it at people. Like if you're throwing like a fire damage spell, you call out the damage it is and what spell it is, and you throw the spell packet. If you hit them, it does damage. If they dodge it, you miss. If it's like other things like a sleep spell, you have to like there's like certain calls for them, and some of them are touch attacks and whatnot. Same with like different poisons and whatnot that you can use. But like certain skills, there's like a count for, and if they don't know, like obviously they're not supposed to notice your like count, but like if you like sneak up behind somebody, they don't actually see you, and you touch the back of them and be like I guess like knocking out 1, knocking out 2, like whatever, how many you're supposed to count to. If nobody notices before you do it, then boom, they're unconscious, and they have to pretend they're unconscious. Like I think it's
You've helped a little there too.
sap, I think,
Many of the guards have already been
is what it is for like if you like you can like knock somebody out from behind.
Those left behind have been
So you have to have the physical rep for like what would be like almost like a blackjack or something that you'd use to like fucking knock somebody out. And you go up behind somebody, you tap them on the back, say whatever command you're supposed to, and then if it succeeds, then boom, they're unconscious. Usually those kind of things succeed automatically unless you're wearing a helmet. Those will prevent sap, or depending on what race, like I'm a dragon race, so we have like natural armor, so I can't be sapped unless it's like something that breaks like the threshold that I have. Same with any damage. The Dragonborn, they get 1 less death before they have to start flipping a coin because they have like a weaker soul. But like I start off with like a damage threshold, so they have to do so many points of damage before I take any. So like say if they swing for an attack and they say like 3 normal, right now I think I have a 3 or a 4 normal threshold. So they have to do over 3 before I even take any points of damage at all. So if they're doing 1, 2, or 3 damage, I take none. Be the greatest person at this ever.
I'm trusting you, Sid.
But yeah, there's like so many different skills. Like just search up Underworld LARP bows. Like go, they have all the lore books, all the rule books, like the weapons manuals and stuff like that. They're all up on the site. They're free to look at. If you look around, you find out there's like an actual guild in your city. Your favorite Final Fantasy mid.
Thank you.
If they have a guild in your city, you can always check, because I know our guild, the first event you go to is free. So, like, if you ever were at an event for our guild, you'd be able to do like the full 3-day weekend for free for your first game, just to see. Like, it's one of those things where like to see if you like it. Although, like, the guild near you might not be the same. But like even just checking out the site.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
The first Final Fantasy, you 100%ed. Nice.
Neither would I.
Sav, the apprentice smith.
Wait. Are you Clive?
I am Clive.
Sorry. My mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished.
But yeah, no, LARP is definitely a fucking adventure, man. Like I was never a camper or anything like that. Never did LARP before until I met the wife. She took me out to a LARP event and fucking I fell in love.
Unable to make a decent bit of kitchen. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamir.
Every event you go to, since you're paying to go to the event, you get your experience points to put on your character. Every so many experience points, your character levels up, which gives them more health. all of those experience points are put into
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how
buying
busy
your
the Braskis
skills.
have
That's how
been,
you level up, is you
and that Lubor needs all
buy
the
so many
hands he can
skills,
find.
etc., etc. You can buy, some skills have different levels, so you can buy them multiple times. Certain skills you have to buy multiple times to use multiple times, because they're, like, very overpowering. Like, one of the ones I have is Disembowel, so I yell out the command for it. If I make contact and I hit properly, I basically cut their stomach open, and they have to drop everything in their hands and hold their stomach so that their guts don't fall out. If they don't do that, they die in, I think it's 5 seconds. If they do drop everything and sit there holding their stomach, I think they have 60 seconds before they die. But, like, there's all kinds of skills like that. There's all kinds of assassin skills, all kinds of, like, different magic spheres.
I'll talk to every cook.
There's all kinds of crafting skills, so you can, like, become a crafter. You can be able to make different weapons and stuff like that with the gear, or the materials you find. You can get people to pay you to make things, whether it be potions, magic scrolls, weapons, armor, etc., etc.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
Doing enchanting.
Get to it.
So there's so much to do. There's some people that even go to LARP and they don't do combat. They're there for, like, the role play aspect.
What can I do you for?
Because when you're role playing against, like, other people playing as NPCs. So, like, if you're convincing enough, they'll fucking believe you.
Knives, is it? Almost. It's got to hold an edge.
So, like, you have to sit there and, like, you actually have to, like, role play when you're trying to convince somebody. So if, like, your argument isn't as convincing as it should be.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Oh, nothing near you?
Makes sense.
That's unfortunate. Are you on the website right now, Bows? Looking at the LARPs? It's neat, isn't it? Like, they have their own different, like the regular gods, then there's the dragon gods. Like, it's really, really intricate. Like, they definitely set it up really fucking well.
Perhaps you are just what I need.
There's, like, there's the mods that they put on, where there's, like, combat involved, or, like, sometimes you can just completely avoid the combat. They have fucking boss monsters. When you kill monsters, you can loot the corpse for loot drops. You have to do an NPC shift every weekend.
I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one.
Most of the stuff is in NS.
Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right.
Wonderful. It's not far.
Well, it depends on what guild you're looking up, I guess. I know we have one in Cape Breton, and there's one on the mainland, but I don't know how many of them are in Nova Scotia.
In a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life.
And the even cooler thing is you can actually transfer your character to different guilds. Like, say you were going on vacation, and wherever you were going on vacation, they were having an event for another guild. You can pay to transfer your character there for a weekend so that you can use them. Speak with townspeople. Might take me a bit to get there. Don't worry, I'll help you, Bows.
Lubor is true to his word.
Oh, there's the other guy.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry.
I'm in no mood here, sir.
Mind if I
Please
ask
don't
you
hurt me.
Hunter, why?
I have a question.
Yeah, no, there's just so much to
Can you
it.
tell me what makes a good carving
It's
knife?
really, really good, though.
I assume you use one out
And we
of
usually have an event every single month. Even in the off season during the winter, we do tavern nights where we rent out a bar.
Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll burn as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
We all go to the bar in character. The bar is open, so you can actually buy drinks if you want.
Business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did. Take a sniff, good sir.
So,
But that's also where the Shaper team like
anything
makes or
useful,
breaks the season.
should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stationary.
And that's also the thing that sucks too, because if you sign up for
Relates to the spirit of Dalamir.
being head Shaper or part of the Shaper team, you technically don't get to play that season, like not as your character anyways,
Needs his knives to be light.
because you're busy setting up mods, you're busy playing NPCs, but you get frag points and stuff like that for doing that.
Dalamir remark.
So you still get stuff to go towards your account and towards the characters that you have.
Chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right.
Be your truest weeb
I've
form.
been trained to work.
Well, the even funnier thing is there's some people that do entire seasons,
Hardly enough.
not on the Shaper team, but do an entire season being NPCs. And at the end of every shift that you're an NPC, you get loot drops.
Or it's light.
So what'll happen is the Shapers will all get up a bunch of tags, whether it's potions, weapons, armor, crafting supplies, stuff, gold, everything like that. And at the end of every shift, you do like a random loot pull. So sometimes you can get some really good stuff. There was one NPC shift. There's specific scales of weapon. There's your normal ones. You can get silver-made weapons, iron-made weapons. I think there's a couple other like different things you can have them like made out of. But then there's your masterwork and legendary weapons. Masterwork weapons, they have 3 different points on them. So there's certain skills that you can get that can shatter weapons and armor. And when they get shattered, like, they're done. They're broken. You can't use them anymore. You have to go get a new weapon. But masterwork weapons have 3 points where they can negate, like, a shatter ability 3 times before they become a normal weapon again.